Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss how we went for round 2 in AFL Fantasy. And yeah, should be good. See how we go and just talk all things. Trades and whatnot. What we're thinking so far this year. This week was a good score, 1890 and Interrank 700. So in a pretty good, a pleasing position. A few things we could have done better, but you can't get everything right. So that's what trades are for. So, in a good spot, and hopefully we can build on this. I think a few primos probably overperforming, so maybe we come back a little bit here and there, but hopefully we make the right moves and see how we go. Our trades for this week. Went Nevitt for Hollands. So Hollands, bit of lockdown, I thought. Didn't really look for the ball, so failed mid-pricer, so he lost money, so he had to go. Perriman as well, failed mid-pricer, lost his role. A little bit unlucky the way he lost it with the sub, probably, but I think they can, maybe Collingwood see what GWS saw and that he's wasn't used in the midfield for a reason. So good trade outs because they lost money and brought in players that made money. So Nevitt and Freya. Went Nevitt over Lindsay. I think the logic was everyone went Lindsay. Nevitt was pretty lowly owned. And hopefully, Lindsay's more Nevitt, bit of inside mid-time, fourth year in the system. I thought maybe we get a few extra points here because we've got to fight for every point in this game. So I'm quite happy with the logic. They scored the same and Lindsay made, I think, an extra 10k. So we lost 10k, but I thought it was worth the play. And Freya, I wasn't super confident in Freya, but I was looking at team sheets and heat maps and stuff, and I figured he pretty much has to play mid. Like, I don't think they're going to make him play third tall, and I think Bailey Williams had to play that, even though Freya was named defence and Williams was named on the wing. So I think so. Brought in Freya, and the mid forward role looks good. Scored well in the mid role last week. So see how we go with Freya, and I'm hoping the tog's pretty good, the role's pretty good. I'd love 75s or 80s. I'd take that. I'm not expecting 100, so he's more of a stepping stone and slowly tick in money. I guess creeping up in price now, nearly 700k. So, look, if he can get to 750 and even just hover there, that'd be fine. Defense. Pretty sus defense. I guess Sheasel is okay. Probably not at his best at the moment. Short is, it's made 1k. It's not really, it's hard. If you look at the defenders, apart from Zorko and Nas, Dale's made a bit of money. Amon's got the buy. So there's just a lot of, Clark's lost a fair bit of money. Martin, even Whitfield's lost money. Holmes lost money, got tagged, so it was sort of hard to pick defenders because you had to really pay up if you wanted some good ones. So, I'm not really happy with this pick, but he can stay there and he can go when we get a chance. Roberts has been good. I guess 93. He's been way better in Supercoach. So to the eye, he's playing well, I think. Spoke about Freya. SDK, we'll see how he goes. He's got that 120 in his system, so he should continue to make money with low break even, but always a slight worry with Chris Scott. And then, Pry Reid, trainer. I guess Pry's making money, but slightly nervous on his job security. Even Reid, do they play Hayes? Reid's just getting killed at the moment, and Trainer didn't score much. So, given he plays for Richmond, I hope they just keep giving him games. If he averages 50, I'm fine with that. Midfield was good. Dawson and Rosie were the M1, M2. I think he pretty much had to have to get a good start. So, it's pretty hard to do well without them. I guess maybe if you had Dunkley, he's doing fine too, but Anderson, good game, round 1. But very happy with these guys. Merritt made money, so he went well. It's got the buy. So, Dawson and Rosie were excellent for us. And we captained Dawson and took it. Should have gone with Rosie, though. That's okay. Oliver's doing good. We'll just keep him. And then Will Day, I think he has to go Bedford tag into buy. He's going to lose money, so we can't have that. So he's gone this week. Prioritising him out over a dead rookie who's going to lose money. Jera, it's okay, 100. So good run for him coming up. So if he can just give me 95 plus, I'll be happy. And then Never O'Driscoll Levi on field looks good to me. all doing well, all playing well. Never probably. No, I think he's been okay. Sherry, Camprielli and Hasty not making much money. We'll probably have to address this before round 5 when we start upgrades. So, yeah, we need money, but we also need points too. But I think money's probably more important. Sherry and TDK, that's fine. Sherry, if he loses 150k, I don't care. Just as long as he's playing, I'm fine and does 105 plus. We paid a lot for him, but I played around with the rucks in Supercoach and it's destroyed my trades count already, so that's okay. TDK is doing good, and Tim English this week. Yeah, West Coast soon as well, so I'm expecting a big one from him this week. Probably a VC option. Boyd, we won't see Boyd again, I don't think. There might be a game like they used Campbell last year, just give Rowan a chop out for one game or if there's injury, but if they're trying to win, Boyd will never see the field again unless it's like a rest involved. So Horn Francis, I think they're lacking a few targets up forward. Luke Hocius is injured. I don't know if that was the reason why he played more forward, but it's a good fade if you faded. It felt like it could have been a bad fade given their run and no Butters, so CBA bump and easy run. Like I feel like should have gone well this pick, but it's not at the moment. There's nothing. Yeah, the CBA's dropped a fair bit. It's gonna hold. He can bounce back. He's had a good preseason. McRae's definitely captain option. 153 is pretty enormous. He's got Richmond this week, so currently M1, I believe. What's Rosie? Yeah, and Dawson. Yeah, he's M1. Pretty crazy stuff. Daniel's good. Hobbs is. There's a world where we hold Hobbs this week because Perkins and Sardis are out, so we'll get a look at team sheets. If he looks like he's playing on bowl, unless they bring in if they bring in Setterfield, I'll just trade, I think. If they don't, I'll probably hold for one. Maxwell 51, that's okay. He's been a good starting pick. 100k made in 2 weeks is pretty good, and he's got that nice score from last week in his system. Davidson, that's okay. And then Stone out. O'Sullivan, another bad rookie. Man, got some rookies to fix. Bailey Smith as well, missed. You can't trade this, he's just too cheap to trade, and then you got to bring him back straight away. He's got a super low break even, so I don't know. It's just impossible to trade. It didn't cross my mind to trade. But yes, you're losing points short term, but I think long term it's going to be we got other priorities at the moment. So I don't even remember what I did for my trades this week, but what did we do? I got rid of Dave for Lindsay. So Lindsay's got 2 80s in his system, or an 80 and a 94 in his system. So it's going to go up a lot in price. And yeah, we've already missed out on 75k this week. So that kind of hurt. And then Hobbs, if he's sub or something, we'll lose money. But for now, get rid of Hobbs and Rankin will get in. I think he's just helping a rookie get off the field. And I think for DPP, so Nick Martin will almost certainly get DPP. And Warner played a lot more mid this week. So he was trending for forward status. And now it's going the other way. He's trending towards mid only. But right now, he would be a forward. But if he continues to play the role he did this week, forward status is gone. So that will be determined in the next 2 weeks or after his bye. So I think on field, in terms of forwards, I guess Moore will get cheap soon. I feel like he's playing deeper, but I have to check heat maps. Myers, not going there. Simpkin you could do. What happens when Wardlaw's back? Parker's no. What happens when Wardlaw's back? There's just nothing here. Baker scored 50 last week, 92 this week. So I just don't trust Baker. Never will. Doesn't matter what role, we just can't trust him. The interesting one was Graham, who was out injured with a hip issue, but yeah, he's getting 70% CBA, so round one he got 70%. Clay Hall played okay, so maybe they do something there, but I just figure like Rankin's the safest. I know he got managed subbed, and hopefully they don't do that again, but I think he can do 90 plus and priced in the 80s, I think. So he's got a bit lucky this week. So I think I feel good about that trade. I would rather Tom Powell or something, but structurally, I think this is never Lindsay, O'Driscoll, Will Ashcroft on the field. I'm a bit more comfortable with that, and then fielding just one forward rookie for now. Levi will get DPP, so we can swing him in, and then we can never field forward rookies pretty much for a long time. Just leave Levi there, and we'll get mids. So like a few mids are coming down in price. I think the big one is Andy Brayshaw. Merritt's not coming down. But yeah, the Freo boys, Andy's down 50k. Sarong's coming down a bit. So I think we'll target the Freo boys early. What's going on with Berry? Is he playing back or something? I read something about that. Power looks good. Only 50% CBAs, and same with Saligo. Saligo's playing really well at the moment, but another one with 50% CBAs, and Saligo didn't really run out the last season very well, so that does worry me if he tails off, but he looks really good and really professional, all that. So that's where we'll go, I think, this week. There's two rookies I would like, and I'm wondering if we just get them now or do we wait one, but that means we're down a premium. So this Henderson, 58 or 68, probably got up like 50k. We could go him. Playing forward, they've got Cozzy to come back, so I'm not 100% sure on him, but I think he played well. Him and Lindsay led the tackle count, which is pretty concerning. Two newbies leading the tackle count by round 2. The other one is, now this is an interesting one. Ted Closey. He was sub, but he scored 91 off 57% talk, and he's a massive VFL scorer. Not massive, but 104 average in the VFL. I don't know what role though, but I think he averaged a goal a game as well. So this guy can score, no problem, clearly. I think it's Brisbane at the Gabba. Yeah. He's going to go up so much money. So if we want him, we've got to go this week. But is he a sub-risk? Sean Manners can come back in. Maybe Bailey Smith comes back in because he was a late in for Bailey Smith. So I worry about the sub-risk here. So I think if he's not sub, he's probably going to make 70, 80k instantly, especially if he scores well. So I don't know what to do here. I think in a perfect world, we skip Rankin, we go Closey, and they score roughly the same or like 20 points apart this week. And that way you get the money and you can get Rankin next week. So you actually up like heaps of money if that works out. But if he's sub, then we lose who knows how many points. So, and we could hold Hobbs if depending on team sheets, but it's just gambling at this point. Are they actually going to give him mid-time? Seems like they don't really want to. They might just bring in Setterfield to give him mid-time. So, but they do have 2 players down. So that's sort of who have they got. They've got Port. We'll stick to this for now. So Lindsay's like definitely a good trade in, even though it's late, and I think Rankin will be, if he's not top 6, he'll be thereabouts. So the role looks pretty good for him. The last slot will probably be Nick Martin, I think, and then it's a bit iffy on Chad Warner whether he gets it or not. And Martin's coming down, so we can get Martin like whenever. Like he's playing half forward and wing, I think. So yeah, he's way too much money. Can't pay that at this point. But I think he'll have his days. They've had a tough, Crows away, Hawthorn probably looking like really good teams this year. I don't want to go early and say that on the Crows, but yeah. I mean, that's how we'll line up. I feel like if we want to, like, we got to think maximum points in value every week. So 300k in the bank, like there will be teams that have like one of these rookies. Instead of having a rookie here, they'll have like a POW, and that's where we just lose. So we need to constantly, the team's in a decent spot, but we need to constantly make really good trades every week because want to do well this year. So next week it's probably a hasty out and one of Camprielli and Finn O'Sullivan. Get Bice in, maybe get Closey late because we got money in the bank. So it will be double rookie correction next week. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.